Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. This is the stuff. Well, this is it. With these, we can lose. All right. I'll round up the gang. I reckon you just need to meet us at the location. Roll out. Come on, hide. Now we play the waiting game. I'll be a yak male's uncle. There it is.
Do we proceed with hijacking a goat, sir?
What? No, just follow that goat. Don't worry about us, partner. After that goat. No!
What
Builder!
do we do, sir?
Builder! Nobody can survive such a fall.
We have to tell the mayor.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So, you really did show up.
Yeah. 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 Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Okay, I'm out. Logan! Logan! Get ready!
Builder, we finally come face to face. Heard you're also a core member now. So, you've come from my head. Well, I ain't gonna make it easy for you.
Logan, this builder's a tough one, I think.
It's okay. Stay out of this one, Haru.
Fine.
Draw! Heard you're all that. Show me.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Grace! Yeah, I've seen enough. We picked the right person.
Let's talk. Apologies. I had no choice but to hide my identity. In fact, I was working with Logan all along. I saw you fall off that cliff and followed you inside. Relax. We're the good guys, and we mean you no harm. Logan and I have been working together behind the scenes in order to save Sandrock, and we need your help. Go on now.
I'll start from the very beginning. I believe you already know the gist of the temple incident. Well, at the time, all I wanted was to get my paw out so we could take him to another doctor. But Miguel, I regret it now, but in my rage, I decided to blow a hole in the wall of his isolation chamber and get him out in the deep of the night. Something went wrong and the whole side of the building collapsed. My pa woke up from his coma then and uttered, "Logan, protect Sandrock. Duvos." Before he left us, Duvos. Me and Haru, we couldn't figure it out. The meaning of this single word ran too deep. But for my pa to mention protecting Sandrock and Duvos in his dying breath, it must have been the reason he died. The temple collapse also broke my foot, so we went into hiding while I healed. During this time, they put out wanted posters for my capture, and while in hiding, we talked every day about my pa's last words. Was Duvos and Sandrock? Were they planning something evil? How could two nobodies like us go up against the We thought about telling Justice and Owen, but I didn't know who to trust and how deep this rabbit hole went. We're gonna live up to that bandit name and force the attention of authorities across the free cities to be on Sandrock, giving us some backup. That train hijacking was one of those plans.
That plan had way too many holes. If it didn't work, you'd be wearing that bandit title for life.
It worked, didn't it? And frankly, I don't care about my name. I just want a clear answer for what happened to my pa. I only regret that I had to pull Haru and now the Builder into this.
I'm in this as much as you are. Besides, I've never regretted helping you or Howlett. Luckily, Grace found us in time. And now we have a clearer and more validated motive and goal.
If you haven't already figured it out, I'm not an archaeology student. Not for a while now, anyway. I'm actually an operative of the Alliance Central Intelligence. Undercover, and I'm here because we believe that there's a spy for the Duvos Empire embedded in Sandrock. And the Empire is involved in some nefarious... I believe it's all coming to a head soon, and we need to figure it out before it's too late. We want you to help us with the investigation. I've been observing you and the whole town. Whether it be the moisture farm, Shonash Bridge, or the water tower, you always come through with flying colors. It's plain as day to me that you're one of the good ones. I think you're a very talented builder and trustworthy person. Someone that I would want on my team. So we're betting the success of our mission on you. A while ago, HQ intercepted a Duvos encoded telegram sent from Sandrock saying the plan is proceeding. It was signed by Tiger. I was sent here to investigate. I found normal traces of Duvos activities here and there, but nothing about this Tiger. When Logan went on his act like a bandit plan, HQ ordered me to investigate his relations to Duvos. That's how we met up. After hearing Howlett's last words, it confirmed both of our fears. So we had a common goal. We decided to work together to reveal the enemy that's hiding in Sand. Around that time, HQ intercepted 2 more transmissions. One saying the water tower is ready, the other saying the water in town has been successfully hidden. Based on this, we believe their motive to be withholding water from Sandrock to drive it into ruin. Think about it. During a war, if Sandrock is destroyed, the link between High Wind and Atara would be severed. That'd be detrimental to any war effort. Logan decided on his own to go sneak a look at the water tower, but Penn ran into him while patrolling. Not only that, Penn also had a relic weapon. He guarded that secret surprisingly well, as I didn't even know about it beforehand. It was powerful enough to destroy the tower and give Logan a severe beatdown.
I disagree with the last part, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Penn's a bad guy, since he covered up the fact he blew it up and blamed it on me.
Maybe he just didn't want to get blamed. Whatever the case, I did some digging around town. And, well, everything was normal. All the numbers for the water tower and the water imports checked out. We were getting nowhere, but the Duvos messages mentioned hiding water. That basically incriminates members of the church, as they're—
And I decided to take action. Why wait? Just grab their leader. We'll just interrogate Matilda.
Right, so I sidelined Penn for a bit and Logan did his kidnapping. The only problem was you guys showed up a little too soon, and we didn't get any useful information out of the minister after all. Still, I don't think Matilda's in on it. She went back and even asked the civil court to start an investigation, which turned out to be a boot. From the new data, our conclusion was whoever's hiding the water is doing it in the Sandrock storage right beneath the temple. Not only that, but they could—
This thing runs deep, Bill.
I wanted to report back to my higher-ups in Atara, but the risk of getting intercepted was too great. What with all the Duvo stuff going on. And besides, and guess who was in charge of constructing the Sandrock storage? Yen. So, I did what any self-respecting spy would do. I went into Yen's house and found the original construction blueprint. And what do you know? Right there on the blueprint is a location for a hidden door. The only problem was there's a lock. An incredibly complicated one at that. To open the lock, we'll need a builder's help to build an anti-lock system.
I was just about to make a dash for your workshop when Lumi showed up to warn me of the goat plan one of them moles hatched up. I thought, heck, great opportunity. So I told my goat Rambo to bring you here, and here we are. My pa was the best monster hunter in the Eufaula. As part of his job, he'd go out, and this time he was away for days. It was only when Burgess informed me that I knew my pa was infected by a virus and in quarantine at the temple. The church had Fang do a full diagnosis on my pa, and he confirmed the virus. It was one of them dangerous viruses from the Age of Darkness. Fang didn't have a cure. My pa was in a coma and dying. Before he left, Fang told me that my pa had bruising on the back of his head. That made me think he might have been stung by some monster. Maybe I could get him out and find another doctor with more knowledge in that field. But Miguel wouldn't relent. I had no choice, so I decided to break my pa out. The bomb we used wasn't that powerful, but it must have blown a support. The entire side of the temple came, and my pa was...
I'm to blame as well, but we couldn't have predicted how things would turn out.
Right. Even during his last breath, my pa's thoughts were on protecting the people of Sandrock. I will honor that wish to the end. We found Andy wandering the desert. He got lost from his caravan. I tried my hardest to find him, but came up with nothing. We did the best we could for him, but I didn't want him growing up a bandit. When Grace warned us of the bounty hunter, Andy must have heard and went into town in disguise. Everything turned out for the better, though, thanks to you. That boy needs to go to school and get educated. His talents were wasted in this cave. I won't be able to face the world until my pa's at peace.
Now that we've answered all of your questions, before you decide, I have to tell you one more thing. We are going up against the Duvos Empire here. We'll try our best to protect you, but if you join us, there will be danger. Keep that in mind. Now, I sincerely ask you, can we count on you to help us with the Sandrock storage hidden door? Perfect! Thank you for trusting.
Oh yeah!
We'll be counting on you, Builder.
Let's look at the blueprint of the Sandrock storage again. See? That hidden door must be at least half a meter thick. Any explosive that we can use to knock it down will alert anyone within 10 leagues. The locking mechanism for this door is something I've never seen before. Normally I wouldn't even know where to start. That is, till I found this. Yen also had the anti-lock diagram. I bet it's because he wanted to have a bargaining chip if all this blows open. In any case, with this, I'm sure you can construct it. When you're done, let me know and we'll start the next phase of the mission. Thanks! I think that covers most of it. I guess.
Builder, you're one of us. I'm glad to have you. We hit you with a lot of info today. About as smart as he is stubborn. Truth be told, they both take after Haru more. I think I've made my... We'll stick around here for a little.
I think it goes without saying. You know, I thought as much, but we don't really have other than the legality of such tensions between the plus, we're not even sure who Tiger really is. All signs point to the church. When you're ready to head back to town, move to...
Builder, I apologize for bringing you into this so abrupt. Well, I don't just make bombs. It started with when we went to save Hallett that day. Logan doesn't blame me. Maybe he just can't admit that my mistake might have played some part in it. Logan has been loyal to a fault. That's why I'll ride to the ends of the... Thanks for listening to us. We'll move to a new camp soon, but...
Someone we are all poorer without. It seems like only yesterday they were meeting me at City Hall, registering their workshop. In the short time since then, we can already look around Sandrock and see their influence. The Shonash Bridge, the water tower, and who among us hasn't had a commission come out of that quaint yet bustin' workshop by the hill? Though departed from this earth, through contributions left and telesis spread, the spirit of our friend shall remain with us here.
Hey, you're right! I found the spirit! Oh, Builder, you're alive!
You?
You're all right.
I really thought you were...
Oh, what a relief.
You scared us half to death.
Phooey! We all knew you were faking.
Cooper!
Well, I did. Don't know about y'all.
I'm so glad.
You are not so easily defeated, eh, Builder?
I hereby announce Grace's funeral omelets to now be known as Celebration Omelets. I'm so happy you're back safe and sound. When Justice said that you would... I couldn't even think properly. So long, partner.
Hey, I was so scared. I thought we lost. All's well that ends well.
Oh, the air is so fresh in the morning. Want to go for a walk?
Howdy. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work with this Portia Road project. I know, so I thought I'd get some of the other builders to give a helping hand. We're gonna need some regular shipments. I don't even know how many we're... All right, well, I'll...
Hello? Thank you.
Good. I'll let you know when everything's ready, and we can get started.
How many feathers am I holding up? Close enough. Close.
Only 10.
For me, thanks. I mean, I ain't saying no exact.
That's good, Sheriff.
Now, hold on there.
That sounds awfully
Not so much of a paradox. Well, can I bring the builder?
Of course, Sheriff. I'm planning a dinner party tomorrow night. Captain can't make it, but I still want Justice to come.
Yeah, I hear.
So you do want to come?
Well, I just don't want the builder to miss out, you know?
Are you busy tomorrow night?
Ah, that's...
All right. 7 p.m.
I've been putting this off. He's a good partner, but kind of weird. Yeah, maybe I just ain't taking it. If it was just me and him hanging, and it ain't like I'm trying to avoid it. I just needed some back. Anyway,
Hello. Sorry about the mess. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. So yeah, as you can see, well, I know you only had a chance to look. Dang. Wow. Yeah, maybe a thief came in and ransacked my house. If that's the bookcase, I only have my shelf to blame. Captain? No, actually, I ran out of space on my rock shelf, so I've just been placing my new ones in random places. Sorry. So yeah, I need your help. I need a new rock shelf. Well, yeah. You know what? Let's not rule that out. Do you think you could make me a Whew. Nice. Thanks. Well, see. Hey, I was at work and I heard someone come in 'cause my house is next door, and I'm glad it's you and not someone else. Whoa, you really pulled all the stops out on this one. Let me just collect all my rocks here, and we can take this bad boy for a test. Cool. Say, do you want to stick around for a bit? I mean, maybe you could help me decide which rocks to put where. Alright, cool. So, the short of it is, the highest tier represents the rocks I like the best. Let's start with the top. First we got onyx, painite, zinc. Onyx is dark and mysterious. Next is painite. Despite the name, it's really got nothing to do. Then there's zinc. Zinc is really useful. Last but not least is, ready to choose your favorite? Why don't we also choose the rock that makes painite? Because it's the best rock, and you're the best rock. You seem pretty situated. Okay, now you go. Wow, you think I'm useful as zinc? That's a tall order. I don't know if I can fill those shoes. Nice. They look good up here. High and mighty. Next is mid-tier. Sulfur is toxic. I just like the way it looks. It's slightly toxic to touch, but next to selenite. Some people call it selenite rose. Couldn't really recommend licking it either. Even if something isn't toxic, it's a good idea to wash it before you lick it. Probably ask first too. Last, but again, I place coal in the mid tier because I just kind of like it. I mean, I'm all picked out, I think. You're gonna have to fly solo from here on out, I think. Which one makes you think of me? Ah, yes, salt. Nature's candy. I'm honored that you would even think to associate me with one of the world's most Alright, whew. Finally, we're about ready to wrap things up with low tier. Last and least. Yeah, well, it's pretty much all I do. You'd know. Alright, final tier. When it comes to squeaking into bottom tier, the main thing I look for here is hustle. What shape is the rock? Does it look like it's a hard worker? This piece of granite to me looks like a fluffy cloud. This sandstone, the fact that it's called a sandstone and not a sandrock, despite its location. This quartz, there are many others like it, but this one's mine. It's the most common crystal in the world. In some places, it's see-through. In other places, it's milky and not so see-through. Even though it's common, its shape is unique. Well, like just about. So now I ask, which of these do you think represents us? Sorry, I keep changing the rules of this game and stuff. I kinda just made it up on the spot. Need to work out the bugs. So yeah, which one is us? Whoa, you think we're rebels? Wow, there you have it. That took a lot longer than I expected, but the results speak for themselves. See ya.